Guys, please give your assessment for peace. They don't have the last match. Right.
by 43 Game Zone. My name is Shaq, X to the H to the A to the Q, and I am always pleased to be your host and anchor on today's episode. Plus, you know how it is, I'll also be bringing to you live commentary from today's fixtures alongside my commentator, Himzaz. Himzaz, say hello to the people.
Hi guys, it's good to be here once again.
All right, so just in case you are tuning in or watching for the very first time, this is Skirmish Esports, powered to you by 43 Game Zone. And we are on the verge of finding the best pro gamer on FC in the city of Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Hence, the upcoming Rivers State Skirmish Pro League, the RSPL. Anticipate that one, guys. It's going to be massive. Seriously massive. Now, these pro gamers, as you know, they are competing here on Skirmish Esports to earn qualification into the RSPL. That's the River State Skirmish Pro League. And currently, we have 2 gamers who have qualified into the RSPL. Very quickly, I'll just run you down through the previous weeks of qualifications from week 1 to week 3. On match day 1, we had El Dorado versus Machala. That match ended in the favor of El Dorado. El Dorado won that match 3-1. And on match day 2, we had Dante versus Dino. Dante bested Dino there, 6 wins to 2. And on match day 3, we had Dexter versus Venom, a clash of the Titans that took us to a match decider in an 11th match in which Dexter overcame Venom. On match day 4, was when El Dorado secured his 100% qualification into the RSPL. El Dorado won Sochima 6 wins to 2. And on the 5th match day, we had Noah versus Yella. This is the very first time the debutants, and they played their very first match on Skirmish Esports. And Yella overcame Noah 6 wins to 2. Remember, these are all best of 10 series. And on match day 6, which was a best of 5 series, Sochima bested Dino 6 wins to 1. And on match day 7, Machala, who was fighting for a 50% qualification into the RSPL, secured that in a best of 5 series against Doom. That was a seriously underdog story right there. You know, Machala besting Doom. Who would have thought that? I mean, everybody actually in the public viewers' prediction, they wrote Machala off, but Machala, a one-man army, stood above all and did his best, and his best was enough for him in that match. And that final match on match day 7, Dante versus Bugsy, which was the first flawless victory we have ever had on Skirmish Esports, and that was what made Dante 100% qualify into the RSPL alongside El Dorado. Now on your screens are the 200% qualified pro gamers into the RSPL. That's El Dorado and Dante. So far, Himzaz, what do you think about these 2 qualified pro gamers into the RSPL?
I think well deserved from both pro gamers. In both their fixtures, they dominated their opponents. You could see Dante going 6-0 up against Bugsy, giving him a flawless victory. And El Dorado, although it was 6-2 against Sochima, we could see that he dominated everything in regards to that game.
Well, there you have it. Your 2 qualified 100% pro gamers into the RSPL. Now, currently, we only have 2 players who can earn 100% qualification into the RSPL, and that is Dexter and Yella. Surprisingly, Dexter and Yella, who stand a chance at 100% qualification into the RSPL, are facing off today. meaning only one player amongst these 2 can get 100% qualification into the RSPL. Will it be Dexter? Will it be Yella? We will find out in a bit, because these 2 are facing off, and here is their head-to-head statistics. They have played 1 match on Skirmish, and they have won each of their matches. This is their second and final game to qualify 100%, into the RSPL. And for my favorite statistics of the day, The public winning prediction. Okay. So the public winning prediction favors Dexter with a 80% chance to winning today's fixture. Wow. And leaving Yella 20. Oh my God. Himself, come on. This is like the highest percentage we've seen on winning prediction. Public winning prediction, actually. 80%. I don't think I've seen anyone with an 80%, public winning prediction. What's your take on this?
I think this is the second, like 80-20. The first being Sochima against Dino.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
yes, Yella against Dexter, and like you see, the public has gone with Dexter to win this particular fixture, and I really wouldn't go against them. From everything I've seen from his gameplay, his movements, everything is just elite. He does it at the next level. I know Yella will try to put up a fighting chance and probably get 1 or 2 wins, but we never can tell. So there's still a long day ahead of us in the game.
Yella in his first match bested Noah. He bested Noah 6 wins to 2. That was really much of a one-sided game, if you ask me. I think Yella was a better player than Noah in that fixture.
Yes.
And Dexter's first game, running back for me, 5-5. That's the first time on best of 10 series Skirmish Esports that we've ever had a tie that took us into a match decider. And remember, the mentality of Dexter is something else, because Dexter was 2 wins behind. Venom was up 4 wins to Dexter's 2 wins, and we all thought if Venom had the next win and then probably the next, he would, best Dexter in that fixture. But then Dexter just zoomed. It was 4-4 and then 5-4 and then 5-5 and then to the final decider where Dexter became victorious in that fixture. So as it stands, both pro gamers, still have technically 100% qualification into the RSPL. Who is going to get that final spot? We will find out in just a bit. So do well to like and follow, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to get all the actions and updates. We will head into match prep between these two pro gamers in a bit. But right about now, we'll head for a short break. And when we're back, we'll head straight into the match prep. Do not go anywhere. Stick to your screens. We'll be right back. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on your screens are both pro gamers who are fighting for 100% qualification into the River State Skirmish Pro League. On your left, you have Yella, the one and only Yella. On your right, we have Dexter. So right about now, both players are about to get into it. All right. For today's fixture, we will be having a best of 10 series, and you know how it is. The first player to get 6 wins basically wins this fixture. And now we're heading into match 1, game 1. Attacking in PSG's pink colors is Yella from left to right. Attacking from right to left is, just about when I was trying to give you the descriptions of both players. think Dexter has gone ahead in this game in just 4 minutes. I mean, that goes to show you how ruthless Dexter can be. It was really, really. Ladies and gentlemen, to our non-amazement, Dexter is actually in the lead, 2 goals up in 15 minutes already in match 1. Himzas, what can you say about this?
2 goals, 2 chances, and he scored both of them. Like, that goes to show how ruthless he is in front of goal, not missing chances, and he seems to be creating a lot of chances as well.
That is Dexter for you. 2 chances, 2 goals, and here is the 3rd chance, and he gets a 3rd goal in the 21st minute. It is first half still, and it is love already from Dexter to Yella. Could the public be absolutely right on this one with the 80% public winning prediction? I don't know. It's way too early. I mean, it could be Yella still warming up. But Yella has to think fast before this turns to a mountain he can't climb. "26 minutes on the clock, and it is 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. Dexter is in the lead comfortably. Here comes Dexter again, attacking. Dexter now with Varashkelia. Couldn't pull off that dribble there. The left wing. Possession now with Yella. What do you think about Yella's gameplay? I don't think he has been able to retain possession for the longest of seconds, if you ask me.
Aside Dexter's attacking prowess, he also seems to be defending really well with a high defensive line. So it's kind of compressing Yella's attack, and the attack can just get past the defensive line.
Well, that's a through pass. There's this offside, and yes, the referee raises his flag for an offside. I think Yella needs to come up with something really, really quick here. Here comes Dexter again. Defended really well by Dexter. Here is Yella now in possession. He has lost possession again. This is it. This is pretty much what we've been watching the whole first half, you know. Yella giving away possession too cheaply, and he's finding it really hard to control this game, or get in this game per se. It has been all Dexter from the first minute. I think it's very, very crucial that Yella gets a goal in this game to at least get balanced. As it stands now, things look to be running. This game looks to be running away from him. Ladies and gentlemen, the first half has ended. Surprisingly, well, not so surprisingly, according to public winning predictions. Dexter is 3-0 up. We gotten into the second half of this game. Hopefully, Yella can pull up with something remarkable to overturn this tide. It's just not connecting for Yella at the moment. And here is Dexter again. I mean, in his last fixture, Dexter was up with a very, very formidable opponent in Venom. And if I can remember, yeah, Venom was literally up in the first match. Scored 2 quick goals there. And Dexter was literally the one chasing Venom all the way in that match, up until he got his equalizer and went on to win that fixture. Very, very powerful mentality, if you ask me, because if it was any random pro gamer, I don't think coming back from a 2-win deficit in that manner, something you see on an everyday. And yes, Dexter again pulls up his spoof trimble in the box and puts it away. It is 4-0, ladies and gentlemen. Varashkelia cooking seriously here in this first match. It is 4-0, ladies and gentlemen. Varashkelia with that goal for Dexter. What a beautiful, beautiful goal there by Varashkelia for Yella. I mean, getting one goal is one way to do it. But is it a little too late though? Do you think Dexter let his guard down there? Because Dexter has been defending beautifully from the very, very first minute. I mean, all of a sudden, Yella could find the back of the net. I think maybe he thought he was 4-0 up and then comfortable and, you know.
Yeah, I think it's just one moment of mistake and you can see Yella capitalize.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think Dexter has corrected that mistake of a goal there because he has scored another. It is 5-1. This first match, he's so smooth with the way he moves in the box. I don't even have a name for his particular kind of attack, but he is just, you know, when everything just works out for you, all the buttons you press are just, wow, what a tackle there in the box. He's the man now. He's very, very comfortable, so he's taking a lot of risk. I mean, sliding in the box like that, I mean, takes a lot of guts to do that. I think this first game has been very, very one-sided, if you ask me.
So one-sided. Every attack Dexter makes, it seems like it's going to end up at the back of the net, and that's not something Yella would like.
Here is Yella now looking to add another through pass, did not get to its intended player. And here is another through pass down the middle, same kind of attacks that we have seen consistently in this game. I think in the second match, Yella needs to be seriously wary those kind of attacks. I mean, you know, it's PSG player. What exactly do you think is the difference here? Do you think Dexter is so much of the better player in this fixture?
Yes. Both players are using the same team, and you can see that it's been a blowout, 5-1. So that definitely means it's more of like a skill something. Not saying Yella is a bad player per se, but Dexter is just levels ahead.
Well, this is Skirmish, you know, where the best of pro gamers come to, you know, do battle. And for Yella to be on here, it means he has something special in him. I mean, he won his first match beautifully against Noah. That match ended in a 6-win for him, and he was fantastic in his attacks, in possession-wise also. And you know, as the saying goes, when you meet the better player, you will find out if you're that good. 86 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, and it is 5-1. Dexter leading so comfortably in this first match. I think this first match is done and dusted. As we await final whistle from the referee. Look at that offside trap there. Wicked. I mean, how do your defenders stand at the halfway line? How do you expect the opponent to attack? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first match here on match day 8. Yella versus Dexter. Dexter with the win there. The triumphant win, if you ask me. 5-1 is a statement of what is to come in the second match as we get on the way here in the second match. Yella needs to be creative, more than creative if you ask me. He needs a win, because if we go by the first match, that is how all matches should go, then this could actually turn out to be another Dante versus Boxy. Oh, what a beautiful goal there by Dembele for Yella. Steps into the box. The quick turnover off that ball in his feet. And he found the top left corner. Just look at
actually
that.
turned out to be
another
Dante
versus Boxy. Just,
Oh,
what a that defender inside out. Shot the ball to the top left corner. Beautiful goal there by Yella. And Yella is in the lead in this first game. I think he heard me when I said he needs to be very, very creative in this second game. He has pulled out a goal. Oh, what a pass there. Leaves him one-on-one with the keeper and he converts. It is 2-0 to Yella. What a ton of a game here. He has
I think in the first game, after the first 3
goal.
goals,
What
Yella
a
kind
pass
of gave
there.
up.
Leaves
And you
him
could see
one-on-one
from
with
his
the keeper
gameplay.
and he
This second
converts.
game, he probably wanted to start on the high and didn't want to concede first. And yes, his 2 goals up in 10 minutes.
That's beautiful game play there by Yella. This is what I love to see. Nobody wants to see a one-sided game, right?
One.
Here is God. My God, Dexter beautifully dancing there in Yella's box, but I think lost it at the last moment. He's such a beautiful skiller, isn't he?
Yeah, the Magdidi spin council was
Something else. That's a really, really hard skill to pull off, most especially in front of goal. I think I must really, really commend well in this game. You know, for me, I think Dexter is the better player here, and his calmness, you know, to try out tricks and trickery in the box just shows you how confident of a gamer Dexter is.
he's not just like an efficient gamer, he's also a fun person to watch. As you can see, most players don't try to do skill moves, they just want to focus on the scoring. But you can see Dexter trying out the fancy moves in the box, and oh,
Well, those fancy moves won't save you if you don't get a goal, right? Right about now, those fancy moves cannot add a goal for Dexter. He needs a goal, and he needs it quickly. It's 24 minutes on the clock. And Yella is still in the lead. 2 goals up. He needs to preserve this, defend beautifully well to stay in reach of Dexter. At least to get equal with this. Oh, is that true pass going to go through? It does. Beautiful bruiser there by Pacho for Dexter. I mean, there was no way you're getting in the middle of Marquinhos and Pacho. It's not a speed race. I mean, if it was, then fine. The rapid of Dembele can see him past the bruiser of Pacho. But no way. He wasn't even on the run. So there is no how you're getting through Marquinhos and Pacho in that manner. Here is Varaskelia now for Yella. He has lost possession of the ball there at the edge of the box. Dexter now in possession. Dexter still with possession. Can this player look fruitful? It looks like it is, because Dexter is still with the ball. Nicely defended there by Yella. I think Yella is playing beautifully in this first game. He's you know, doing what he couldn't do in the first game, keeping possession and defending beautifully. And I get your first goals up and try your possible best to cancel out Dexter's attacks, because those attacks are going to keep coming.
Definitely, we could see he's still attacking, 2 goals down, and he's still trying to get in behind Yella's defense. I feel sooner rather than later, he's probably going to get a goal himself.
Well, he's going to wait a little bit, as that attack was caught there by the midfielder of Yella. Yella just needs a little bit of game time management and patience in this game. Is he offside? Yes, the referee has raised his flag. One offside against Yella. We're close to half-time, and surprisingly, Dexter is still yet to find the back of the net in this second match. Both gamers are, giving possession away too easily at the moment. Here is Dexter. That's Q from the way. Can he get something out of this? Defended really well there by Pachu for Yella. And Yella has given it away again. I mean, over the past skirmish matches, we've seen that bad defending doesn't do you well. I mean, it comes back to always haunt you. If you defend cleanly. I mean, right about now, I don't even think Dexter is playing like he's on pressure.
Oh, he's not. You could see it. Anyone who just comes in now will probably think he has the lead, but Yella is the one actually leading, and I feel Yella is a bit scared because he knows once Dexter gets a goal, it might be something else.
I think that's what Yella is trying to prevent here. He's a bit tensing the way he holds up possession. You can see that he's not trying to get too forward. He holds possession and he's just trying to be calm, get his passes right. And even when he finally, defends the ball off Dexter's attack, he's not too quick to, get a turnover. And beautiful goal there. It seems like Yella was just doing the opposite of what I was saying. I was saying, keep possession, be calm, Dexter's attack. Just try to control the game, and he just, going forward. And beautiful call shot there by Bakola. I don't think Dexter expected that.
No, he didn't.
Dexter seemingly has should I say mountain, a ladder to climb here now, because it's nothing for Dexter to come back. We've seen it countless times, most especially in the match against Venom. That match there, Venom was up countless of times, and Dexter was, countlessly also catching up with him. So 59 minutes and a 3-0, 3 goals deficit. Did you see Dexter coming back from this one in this match?
You never can tell. His pressing is so insane, and maybe Yella happens to make a mistake at the back, and that instigates something for Dexter himself. Once he gets one goal, his confidence is high that he feels he can come back, probably gets another and another.
Now it is 2. Oh my word, this is super. That should have been a goal there for Yella. You can see it on his face. He is disappointed at not getting that goal. I mean, 4-0 up makes you very, very, very comfortable. Most especially at the time right about now, 65 minutes. Surprisingly, Yella is still with the ball again, and it threads a through pass down the right. The way now attacking. Dembele couldn't get his shot away there because that shot was blocked off by Dexter's goalkeeper. I think Dexter has been second best in this game, if you ask me.
Yella has managed to neutralize his attack so well.
The one thing he has gotten so right in this second game is his defending. I mean, because attacks from Dexter are not going to they're not going to stop coming. It just depends on you now to defend better, and that is what he does. He did in this second game. It's just as you said earlier. He sort of like gave up on the first game way too easily, way too early in that game. When he was already 3-0 up, he was. Ladies and gentlemen, Dexter has fired. So I was going to say, this would be a record on Skirmish. Dexter not scoring in a game.
No, that's not possible.
So right about now, Dexter has, cancelled that record because he just got himself a goal. It is 3-1. And I honestly think it should be game management time now for Yella, because if you let Dexter get another goal in this game, it is going to be pressure for him.
Dexter's press is so insane. Like, so I don't even really think. Yes, I would expect any player to do game management right about now, but any little mistake at the back and it's curtains for you because the press is insane. He's switching, his right tick switching is next level.
Well, Dexter is using the tactics of attack is the best way to defend, because he is not sitting behind at the edge of. Oh wow, I spoke too soon. He's actually game managing. I mean, you will do that, you know, to get. Well, that's what game management costs you, I guess. I don't think he intended to give that pass away to the throw-in, but it's 83 minutes on the clock, and do you think he has the liberty to be doing that? And here now is Dexter attacking. If this results in a goal, this could smell like trouble for Yella. Dexter still in possession. Dexter now in the box, couldn't get her shot away. I think it is curtains now in this match, if you ask me. If he gets this through pass right, it is curtains. Okay, he didn't. It's 8 minutes on the clock. I think it's a good thing for Yella, you know, to get a win back in this best of 10 series.
Yeah, his confidence is quite high now, knowing that he can defeat Dexter, and he'll probably go into the next game thinking yes, and that's a good mentality to have in such situation.
We await the referee's whistle, and there it is, the end of the second match in this fixture here on Skirmish Esports. Yella versus Dexter. It is one win for Yella and one win for Dexter. I think in this third match, Dexter needs to get serious. For me, actually, when he started the first game, I think he was playing on, let's say, 50-60%. Right about now, I think Dexter needs to step on the gas. I mean, if you were relaxed before, this should be a wake-up call. I mean, going one win behind, now losing your lead in this fixture, this should be a wake-up call for him to step on the gas. It should also be a wake-up call for Yella. Should mean, yes, that offside. The referee's flag is up. Yes, that almost looked onside to me.
Yeah, it looked onside.
I mean, you know, he used that in-behind runner first off as a decoy, and then threaded a pass there to his left winger. But still, that pass was a little bit too late. Dexter attacks now with Dembele. Dembele to Kvaratskhelia. I think that's an offside, but intercepted there by Marquinhos. He's got that magical playing style of intercept. This through pass get to the way. Yes, it does. Yella now attacking. Can Yella get a goal from this? Yella still attacking. Yella with possession. I think it is very, very important for Yella to get the first goal in this match.
Yes, that's what Dexter is trying to avoid. Dexter tries to get the first goal, knowing that once he gets the first goal, he has the upper hand in the game. At the same time, Yella doesn't want to concede first because he knows once he goes behind, it's going to be very hard for him to come back.
There again is that beautiful defending there from Dexter. Dexter now looks, oh, that pass there did not connect to his player. In a way, I don't know, this third game has started out a little bit balanced, if you ask me. Both players have had their equal share of attacks. I mean, 1-1.
Ooh.
That's an offside. He threaded that pass way too late. It is 0-0 in the 17th minute between Yella and Dexter in this third game. Remember, whoever wins this fixture gets 100% qualification into the RSPL, that's the River State Skirmish Pro League. So that is what basically these two pro gamers are fighting for. 100% qualification into the Skirmish Pro League. Well, regardless of the public winning prediction, I would like to know from our viewers, those who are tuning in live, what exactly do you think about this match so far? Who do you think you're going to give the victor of this fixture to? Will it be Yella? Will it be... That was almost a goal there. Will it be Yella? Will it be Dexter? Let's hear it from you guys that are viewing live. Let's see it in your comments, in the live comments. Beautifully intercepted there by Hakimi for Dexter. 29 minutes on the clock, 30 minutes on the clock. And it is still 0-0. Nobody's yet to break the deadlock in this third game. Nice sliding intercept there. That intercept. Beautiful goal there by Dexter. I think that's really sad because he did his most to, defend that nice ball sliding there. Intercept there. After that intercept, the ball was in his feet. He found João Neves, and the most important thing about that goal was that he was patient.
Exactly. He waited for him to move the keeper. And
he was patient. He saw that keeper movement well. He was patient, waited for the keeper to, position himself in such a way that he could, thread that shot into the near post. Very, very quick thinking there from Dexter. I mean, that's the kind of ability you get from pro gamers. And that is why they are... Oh my word! A penalty has been awarded to Yella. I didn't actually think that would be awarded a penalty. I mean, the keeper came to, save the ball. And Yella has put that penalty away. It is 1-1. That's really sad, for Dexter. Because the keeper actually laid claim to that ball. But I think it was the after tackle, after saving that ball.
Yes. Actually, the keeper got the ball, but I think his leg managed to trip Yella's attacker, and the referee gave a penalty for that.
Well, it is 1-1. Hold on. It is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, in this first half. Dexter got ahead with a beautiful finish there. Very, very nice anticipatory finish. And Yella equalized that by a penalty given to him by the referee. That is the halftime in this third game. It is 1-1 between Yella versus Dexter in this third game. We are into the second half. So far, so good, yeah. I feel this third game has been the most balanced of the matches they have played.
Yes, this third game has been the most balanced, and it just goes to show how adaptable Yella is. Against Noah, it was kind of a fast-paced game. Against Dexter, he's tried to keep the ball, play out from the back, so that he doesn't lose the ball in dangerous positions. Against Noah, it was end-to-end action, but here we've seen the best of Yella in keeping possession.
Nice intercept there by Pacho to give Dexter possession off the ball. Just to add to what you said earlier, that game versus Noah, you were right. It was really, fast-paced game. We saw a lot of goals in that match. Yella was on top form. He, bested. This be a goal here for Dexter. Defended there really well by Yella. I think that's literally Yella's best ability in this game. His ability to come back from losing 5-1 in that first match and now suddenly defend really well. In that first game, oh my God, this should be a goal. Yes, it is a goal. Beautiful goal there by Dembele for Dexter to put Dexter back in the lead. Suddenly, just look at that. Just defend really well. Look at that. That first game, all was with the ball turned him inside out. This should be a goal. Yes, it is the box, and you know what that is. A low-driven shot to the left gets Dexter his deserved lead. I mean, there have been attacks from Yella, but if not for the penalty that was given to him by the referee, I don't think, Yella would be in this game. But it is 2-1, anything can happen. Here now is a corner for Yella. I remember the famous corner routine attack by Dante. Almost always efficient in every corner kick. Well, can Yella pull that here? What a nice trickery in the box. That was defended well by Dexter. Dexter will be looking to add another goal to cement his second win in this fixture. He gets a through pass and shoots. Beautiful goal there by Dembele for Dexter. I told you he was looking for his third goal. Was just waiting for that in behind runner. Sent that lobbed through pass there down the middle towards Dembele, and you know what it is when the ball is in Dembele's boots. It is 3-1.
Yella is still here to find a solution to Dexter's creative runs. Once he gets Fabian Ruiz gets the ball, he always tends to trigger Paracelia and makes him cut inside and leaving Nuno Mendes in all situations out of position.
Here it is again, Dembele now for Dexter. He's threaded that pass beautifully to Fabian again. Can Fabian is off, says the referee. 74 minutes on the clock and Dexter leads the third game with 3-1. I wouldn't say Yella is doing bad in this game, honestly. I just feel it is the creativeness of... Oof, that was nearly a goal there by Yella. Should have been a goal if you ask me. But I just don't think he aimed properly towards the post. Like I was saying, it is the creative runs of Dexter that has been the tipping point of this game for Dexter.
Yeah, he always tends to get those creative runs, right? But Paracelia has been causing havoc down that left flank. And Yella is still here to find a solution to it. As you can see now, she's done it again.
It's 1 minute on the clock, and are we giving this one to Dexter?
Of course,
Of course.
I don't see Yella scoring a goal in this game, to be honest.
Well, here is Yella now, looking to add another goal, but was dispossessed of the ball there. Here now is Dexter. Can he get a goal? Defended really well there by Pacho for Yella. Oh, he has given the ball again. Yella has done this pretty much 1-2 times. Dexter couldn't pounce on that mistake there from Yella. It's 9 minutes on the clock. Yes, right about now I can say, the game is well in Dexter's pockets.
I think the best way Yella has a chance to win Dexter is to keep playing the way he's playing, try to hold possession and not let...
This should be a goal. Yes, it is. João Neves and his trickery in the box has ended Dexter final goal. Dexter has won the third match. Scores of the second match went to Yella. Yella won 3-1 that match. Yeah.
So after the last game in which Dexter won, he will hope to continue on his winning streak. That's see if he can make it 2 wins in a row. So far, Yella has tried to contain Dexter's attack, but as you can see, Dexter attacking now through the middle with João Neves.
What do you think Yella should get right now in this fourth game?
Genuinely, I think he got everything right in the last game, so he should just keep playing that way. He should just keep playing that way. Try to make Dexter have less possession.
Dexter is toying with Yella in the football pitch. Series of beautiful skills there. Almost made Yella's player sprain his ankle. Here is Dexter again with those three. Dexter, you bad boy, Dexter. Beautiful, beautiful goal there. I was just moments ago speaking about Dexter's trickery all over the pitch. Look at that. Just look at that. Look at that dribble there. Here is Dexter again with those three. Dexter, 1-0 you bad in this fourth game. I think that is one thing that Yella has been finding trouble with. The trickery and creativeness of Dexter. He can be a serious beast at that.
Everything in regards to his gameplay seems to be almost perfect, right from his marking of space, his interception, and even his passing.
Dexter is feeling very, very confident after scoring such a wonderful, wonderful goal. And here is Yella now attacking. The slide tackle couldn't get the ball off. Yella! The referee has blown for an offside. That was a beautifully orchestrated attack. Should have been 1-1.
I think he didn't know Dembele was up there. He thought Dembele was behind the ball, but that wasn't the case.
"20 minutes on the clock. A precise through pass there to the left for Dexter. Dexter turns, finds Zoe in the box. A beautiful piece of skill there again. The snake bite by the way always seems to be super, super effective. Just look at that, look at that pass there to Zoe. Finds Zoe in right on the penalty beautiful piece of skill there again. A Ronaldinho-esque kind of dribble. Was face to face with the keeper, and there was no way Doe was putting that away. Put it right into the low right corner of the post.
That seems to be his favorite skill move, that reverse elastico, and the defenders can't just keep up with it. Always sends you the wrong way for some reason.
Yella needs an answer quickly. 25 minutes on the clock, and he's already trailing 2-0. And he's still finding it hard to keep possession of this game as the way attacks now. And that pass was intercepted there by João Neves for Yella. Hakimi to the rescue there for Dexter. Dembele now attacking for Dexter. Can anything come out of this attack? Is he going to make it 3-0? Dexter still attacking. Neves with the ball, gives it to Vitinha. Varaskelia. Oh, what a move there. Spacho up to the tax. Yes, he is. Spacho was up to that tax and recovered that ball beautifully well there for Yella. 32 minutes on the clock, and Yella, what a through pass. Yella should score this. He saw the keeper out of his 6-yard box and chips the keeper beautifully. Wonderful, wonderful goal there for Yella. You can see that replay there. He just saw his left winger running with a through pass. Yella should score this. He saw the keeper out of his 6-yard box and chips the keeper beautifully. Always do the magic trick. It is 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. Yella has pulled one back. Dexter is trying to find a way to get his 2-goal lead again with this attack. It was beautifully stopped there by Dexter. Here is Yella now attacking again with Dembele. Look at that through pass again. A replica of the former goal there for Yella. But Dexter's defender was quick to anticipate that. I think that special move is very, very important for Yella. He always seems to get it right. You know, that through pass, precise through pass down the left to the wingers.
Yeah, if he has any chance at scoring, that's been his go-to move.
Here is Yella now. Oh, that lofted through pass couldn't get to the intended attacker. It is halftime in this fourth match between Yella versus Dexter, and Dexter is up by 2 goals to 1. This fourth match, remember, in the aggregate scores for the best of 10 series, Dexter has 2 wins to Yella's 1 win. But we see comeback in this second half from Yella? We will find out. So far, so good. I think Dexter has been on the front foot. You know, he just let himself be swayed by his brilliance in the first game, and probably, you know, maybe let his guards down in the second game, and that was what I give Yella the time and chance to, you know, prep up a little bit in that second game. He came out with a win. So far, Dexter is not letting his attack slow down. He's pouring it into the defense of Yella.
I wouldn't say that Yella has played bad. He's been actually very good in this game, but Dexter does seems to be a level ahead.
Should be an offside. I mean, yes, just like you were saying at there. Yeah, so far so good. Dexter has seemed to be the better player, you know, in his defense and, you know, in possession, keeping, in the creative ways at which he tends to find goals in this fixture. Yes, I would give that to Dexter. He has been the better player, but still, not going to write Yella off. I mean, Yella, I don't think if it was an ordinary player, they would be able to defend the barrage of attacks that Dexter has been able to pull off. So kudos to him there in the defense. It's just, you know, there is one thing with the right analog. Just, if you can use it really, really well, then you are bound to always create beautiful chances for yourself. As a cheap shot here gets Yella the equalizer. That same intricate precision through pass to the left.
Rinse and repeat. Like, he seems to have found what works for him, and
I mean, that same piece of attack and use it really, really well. Then that same piece of attack has also gotten him the second goal. Triggered the run from the beautiful chances for yourself as a cheap shot here through pass to that winger, and you know, Dexter's keeper wants to try to, you know, confuse the left winger to take the shot first time shot there by Dembele. I said it at the brink of second half. Could we see a comeback? And Yella gave me the thumbs up, I think.
That just goes to show how good of a player Yella is. Being down doesn't mean you're out, and he's managed to now lead this game 3-2. From 2 goals down, I think. Yes, it was 2 goals down at the point.
Yes.
And now he's leading 3-2. So now all he needs to do is just try to manage the game properly and defend well.
Can you manage the game properly against Dexter? But I must applaud that. I mean, that's insane mentality there from Yella. Shows you what Skirmish Esports is all about. Beautiful goal there by him. I mean, blink once, blink twice, and bam, that was a goal. We're still analyzing the second goal when the third goal came in. Nice defensive tackle there by Yella. 73 minutes on the clock. Sorry. And 73 minutes on the clock, and Yella has done the I won't say unimaginable, the unimaginable, because Yella is a player that, you know, you could see that brilliance in the last matches in that fixture against Noah.
Yeah, against Noah, it looked like men versus boys situation.
But in this game, I would really applaud Yella. I mean, Yella came into this game knowing that he is the underdog. You know, 20% public viewers prediction, and that did not stop him. If he can see out this second game, this could get him his second win. Came back from nothing. He was trailing 2 goals down. came back, equalized, and came back on top of this game. Beautiful, beautiful mentality from Yella there. That is what we love to see on Skirmish Esports.
Oh.
As Yella has given away the ball at the edge of his box. Possession now with Dexter.
Oh.
Nicely defended there by Yella. I think Yella immediately called out a team press. He just shouted on more players, press real hard. All his defenders were in the box. Dexter could not find a space there. And here is Dexter now with Vitinha to Fabian. Dexter still at the edge of his box trying to find an equalizer. This could be the last action of the fourth game. Dexter, can he get something out of this attack? Dexter patiently waiting. Dexter with the first game, he shoots and defended there by Yella. That was a really tough one. I think everybody was on the thread in that final minutes of the fourth match.
At that moment, Yella was probably praying that the ref should just end the game. Why?
I mean, it was 90 minutes already. 2 minutes were gone. Ref still heard his whistle. Congratulations to Yella as he has equalized again on aggregates.
This has been against what people would have thought. Anybody would have come in thinking, okay, Dexter is going to have probably close to a flawless victory. But Yella has shown that no, he's got something himself, and it's been beautiful to watch.
Yeah, this is what it is on Skirmish Esports. Both players already have 50% qualification into the RSPL, but this fixture is a fight for 100% qualification into the league. You know, the quality of this match goes to tell you and show you how, the 100% qualification is important. I mean, two of them winning their first games goes to show you that this is not just some ordinary game, regardless of the public viewers, prediction. It is 2-2 on aggregate in the best of 10 series. So remember, whoever gets 6 wins, the first to get 6 wins, automatically gets qualification into the RSPL. We are on the way in the 5th match between Yella versus Dexter. The last match ended in the favor of Yella after this should be a goal. Oh my word, what a save there by Yella. Beautiful Cooper movements there from Yella. That should have been a goal.
I thought that was at the back of the net at that point. Oh.
Here is Dexter now. It was swept off his feet by the defender. And this is Yella now. Misplaced pass there has given possession to Dexter. Dexter turns defense into attack. Dexter attacking with Vitinha at the edge of the box. Vitinha! The blow-driven shot straight at the keeper. I don't think he aimed properly there. That was a beautiful shot with the ball, but this should be a goal. Jao Neves patiently waiting. I think Jao Neves disconnected there a little bit. Possession now with Yella. There have been series of attacks from Dexter. Series of attacks that could have led to goals, if you ask me. But to the applaudable defense of Yella, this match still remains 0-0. Qualifiers there with the intercept for Yella. I think this will come back to bite Yella if he's not careful. I just said it again. Giving away possessions too cheaply in that manner will cost you. And here is that elastico dribble again. Defended well there by Yella.
I think it's more of Dexter's marking of space.
There's a way he's pressing.
It almost seems like Yella doesn't have any options on the pitch.
Just cutting off all possible options for Yella at the moment. Okay, Yella defense gets the ball, right? Wants to turn defense into attack. And that mad team press from Dexter just cuts out all passing options. And he's forced to release possession back to Dexter again. Nice through pass there to the right. Ball is with Doe now. Doe to Vitinha. Vitinha to Dembele. Quick 1-2 passes between them. This is Varaskelia. Oh, that around the world almost got the best of Dexter's defender, but Dexter's defender was up to the task. João Neves now attacking for Dexter. The thing had the shot there, and it is 1-0. Beautiful goal there. Dexter's defender by Dexter to get himself ahead. João Neves now. One-step pass attacking. Got for Dexter. The thing had.
Yeah, it was bound to happen with the amount of attacks Dexter has had in this particular game.
I mean, he should have been 3-0 up if you ask me.
One was about to end at the back of the net.
Yes. I really think in this fifth match, Yella has not been on his A game in defending, unlike his previous matches. Or is it that Dexter is attacking better?
Dexter is a chance creation machine.
It is almost half-time. Dexter is still in the lead in this fifth game. Here comes Yella with the through pass, but the intercept by McQueenhorse was up to the task to get back possession for Dexter. It's 3 minutes on the clock. Varaskelia now sends the ball to Dembele. Dembele sends a one-time through pass to Vitinha. And Vitinha is overshadowed there by defenders. It is halftime, ladies and gentlemen, in this fifth match between Yella versus Dexter here on Skirmish Esports, powered to you by 43 Game Zone. And Dexter is in the lead. Dexter 1-0. It's 1 goal up already. Second half has commenced. So if things end this way, Dexter goes ahead again in the aggregates. What do you think Yella should do better in this second half?
I think he should hold the ball better. Like it's been key for him in all the games he's won. He's managed to have more possession of the ball, but in this particular match, Dexter has just been all over him, goes from attack to defense and everything. Yella has barely had possession of the ball, but I feel once he gets possession of the ball, yeah, he will tend to score 1 or 2 goals.
There it is from your analysis genius, Hamzat. Word to Yella. Needs to keep possession as this through pass might lead to a goal. A lofted through pass there to Doe, and that gets him a beautiful goal. Dexter is 2 goals up. The moment Yella blinked, those barrage of through passes was just going through and through and through until he got to the last man. I don't think Yella heard you when you advised him on the. Oh, what a save there by Yella. I almost thought that was it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 62 minutes and Yella is trailing by 2 goals. I don't think he has been his best in this fifth game. Oh, this should, oh my word. Yella has been saved by an offside flag. If not, that could have been a goal for YouTube Shorts.
I think it's more of Yella being under pressure, so he's always giving away the ball easily. Compared to the last game, I think he's not settled in this particular match, and Dexter has capitalized on that.
Pressure. I mean, you just got your second win, and you have evened the score line to 2-2. So, what pressure are you on as he gets? Oh! I can't believe the way did not put that at the back of the net. Wow.
That right there is the pressure we're talking about.
That's a really, really sad miss for Yella. He will be regretting that. It was 1 goal for him in this match. You know how it went in the last match? He got 1 goal and he was gingered. That gave him the momentum to get his comeback, you know. So, you know, looking at the time, 73 minutes, getting that goal would have been very, very crucial for him.
If this game happens to end 3-1, Yella is going to reel down his chance. He'll be like, he should have put that at the back of the net. But
here, those through passes. Can we see a lofted through pass here from João Neves? It's in here with the ball now. And a misplaced pass there by Kvaratskhelia has given the ball straight into Yella's boots. That's an offside. It's an offside. Threaded that pass there. A little bit too late. 78 minutes on the clock, and the chance for a comeback for Yella, just like it was in the last match, is running down. Well, Dexter doesn't mind a yellow card at this moment. That should be a goal. Surprisingly, a goal scored by Marquinhos. Marquinhos scoring a corner shot. That was not on my list of things to see today. Beautiful goal there. I think that was the more reason why he took down that play. I mean, he knows that it's 1 minute. Anything can happen if I let this guy get a goal. Remember how it was in the last game. He got a goal and he got a comeback against me. I just need to try my best not to make him get a goal. Got that yellow card. But surprisingly, that free kick actually led to the deserved goal for Yella. 84 minutes on the clock now. Can we see an equalizer from Yella? Yella has intercepted. Yella now in possession of the ball. Yella with Dembele running down the ring. Dembele has triggered Kvaratskhelia. And that pass could not get to João Neves. Pacho there with the bruiser for Yella. Again, he just needs a final pass. Dembele still with the ball. Dembele, no, what you doing? Yella has gotten his equalizer. Wonderful, wonderful there by Yella. I mean, Yella's mentality in this fixture has been top notch. So remember that missed chance.
Exactly, that's do a chance which we thought was at the back of the net. Now, if Dexter happens to win this game, he's just going to feel really bad because that should have been at the back of the net, and this should be the winning goal now for him.
Wow, just wow. A comeback in the last game and an equalizer there in the 9 minutes for this fifth game. Again, he just needs a final pass. Dembele still with the ball. Dembele, just look at that goal there. He missed a replica of this minutes earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, we must find a winner in this fifth game. You know how it is on Best of 10 series. A winner must be found. So we are into extra time as we hunt for the winner of this fifth game. Has gotten the goal in the extra time. My word. For my winner, my word.
What a game it's been.
What a game it's been. It's fifth game. You can nickname Yella now the comeback machine. He has come back on 2 straight games. This is beginning to look like a worry now for Dexter. I mean, it's not like Dexter is not getting his attacks right. He gets his goals early on in the game, and he just fails to kill it off, and then lets I think I spoke too soon because Dexter has gotten his goal back in this game. It is 3-3 now. What a match we have on our hands. Him as 3-3 in extra time. Could this head to a penalty? Here is Yella now looking to take back his deserved comeback. As sheepishly giving that ball away to Dexter. Dexter now, we do it. To Dembele. To João Neves.
Ooh.
To Doe. Still finds Fabian. Fabian at the edge of the box. Taking his time. Doe with the ball. Kvaratskhelia now in the box. Defended really well there by Marquinhos for Yella. It should be half time now. Referee, is your whistle? Yes. Wow, that was nervy. That was nervy there for Yella.
You could tell he was under intense pressure there because
Intense pressure.
Dexter never stops attacking. He keeps on creating and creating those chances. And once he keeps creating, you know, one is bound to end at the back of the net. And Yella doesn't want that in this situation.
Gentlemen, we are heading into the second half of the extra time in this fifth game. It is 3-3. 2 goals were scored in the 90 minutes and 1-1 goals were scored by both players in the extra time. Here is, and we get a winner in this fixture before the end of this second half of extra time. And here is Dexter with the ball now, attacking with João Neves. Dexter looking to find the right pass. Has gotten it to Doe. A nice bruiser and interception there from Marquinhos. No, I think he ran in the wrong path. Wow, yeah, that ball is giving away a game. This through pass, is it offside?
It's offside.
Yes, it is. "114 minutes on the clock. Dexter is attacking now. Marquinhos there. Superb defense by Yella. Here is Yella now with Hakimi. To Vitinha. Vitinha threads that through pass to Dembele. Could be 1-1. Dexter takes one for the team. It's not a penalty. I think it's at the edge of the box. He was almost one-on-one with the keeper, and Dexter pulled out a dark magic. Cutlass dark magic there to take out the legs of Dembele. I mean, that's a tackle you would applaud. That tackle
Yes, that's a tackle you would applaud. And if he goes on to win this game, he's going to be very, very happy that he actually did that.
Cool. This free kick. Oh my word! He shoots wide. Everybody thought that was it. Wow. You know, this was literally the first goal for
Yella, yes.
for Yella in this game. You know, a yellow card for Dexter.
Fabian Ruiz in that case.
Yes, got him a free kick. You know, because he was trying to prevent Yella from getting a goal, and that free kick actually resulted to a goal. Same thing almost replicated itself here. Dexter not minding a red card just to disrupt Yella from getting a winner there, and Yella almost putting that free kick away. We are heading into penalties. Yella now to take the very first penalty in this fifth match. Yella takes it. Oh, and it's saved by Dexter. Wow. What a way to start this penalty shootout. Dexter takes and shoots and scores. Yella now to redeem himself from that missed penalty. He scores. It is 2-1. No, it's 1-1 now. Dexter, we score. Oh, beautiful save there by Yella. Yella now, he must not miss. Nice penalty there by Yella. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Now it is Dexter. Dexter with a Panenka penalty there. And now Yella, can he score? Yes, he does. Sends the keeper to Medugri. And here is Dexter. Dexter now, yes, he does score. Hakimi with that goal. Kvaratskhelia now for Yella. Shoots it in the middle, the keeper dives. Fabian Ruiz for Dexter, can he put this away? That was almost saved there by Yella. And Yella now It is 4-4 on penalties. Yella needs to score this. Oh my God! Oh my word! Dexter has saved. Dexter needs to score this to win this now. Can he put it away? Yes! Dexter with a 5-4 win in the penalty shootout. That was very, very nervy, you know. Beautiful game there by Yella.
Like
He
I
got an
said,
equalizer in the 90 minutes and took the game into extra time. Got the lead in the extra time, but conceded a late goal and sadly lost on penalties to Dexter. What do you think about this game, Imzas?
like I said earlier, Dexter would be very happy with that tackle that he made there, because that was definitely a goal. That
a
was
lifesaver.
That was a lifesaver in that situation. And now taking the game to penalties, in which he won, he'll be very happy he made that tackle.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, those are tackles that save your lives. As we head into the 6th game, remember, this is the best of 10 series. It is 3 wins now for Dexter and 2 wins for Yella. The 6th game, Yella will be looking rather to get the win to level up on aggregates. What a game.
Yeah, that tackle reminded me of Valverde against
Atletico Madrid.
Yes.
Yes.
And the Spanish Super Cup. Yeah.
Now here is Yella with
Ooh.
that through pass did not connect there. Here is Dexter now attacking with Doe. Dexter with Dembele. Dembele with a piece of skills. First with the keeper, and he saves. I wonder how Yella. How does Yella do these keeper movements? Like how?
I think in that situation he didn't move the keeper. He just basically just. I don't think he moved the keeper.
I mean, wow.
Did he?
I think he did a little bit, just something slight to the right, a little bit to the right, I think. Because only keeper movements can save you in that situation, and it has to be right. Ooh, what a diagonal through pass there. The way should be 1-on-1. Should put this away. A beautiful sliding tackle there by Hakimi. If there is one thing Dexter knows how to do, he knows how to slide. And those slidings doesn't slide unnecessarily anyway. Those slidings actually saves his games. Like he slides when it is the most important. This should be a goal. My word! I told you Yella is doing something here with this keeper movement that I have not found out yet. How do you save that? I mean, 2 attacks that should have led to 2 goals. And surprisingly, the keeper has been the best player on this pitch in just 20 minutes. Yella now in possession. 23 minutes on the clock. You see what I said in the last game. Every time Yella seems to get back possession, this should be a goal. This should be a goal. Oh, wow. Defended really well there by Nuno Mendes. He is getting his defense on intact in this 6th game. Yella now threads a through pass to Vara and he shoots.
I think he shot a bit too early in that situation.
Yeah.
But you can't blame him. He tried to just take it first time.
Rascalia now for Yella, threads it to Fabian. Fabian still with the ball. Nipped off the ball there by Pacho. Now here is Dexter. Dexter with the lofted through pass to Doe. And he beats 1, beats 2. Doe still with the ball, but he cuts back. Gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha now, oh my word, what was that? That's so beautiful. My God. He danced 2 players there. That's a beautiful goal. At a point, it seemed like that was, a mistake. Sort of mistake dribble there has given him a goal. Here is Yella. Where's the keeper? Oh my God. If that goal had gone in, he would be shooting himself like, why did I position my keeper to? Well, it's 1-0, courtesy of a beautiful goal there by Dexter. Is in the lead again. As always, it's not a new thing. Almost semi-regular now. The thing is, he gets his goal and then gets comfortable. Then Yella suddenly crawls his way into the game and gets equalizers and probably gets a win, and then it'll take him to extra time.
Yella always seems to come alive in the second half, and we've seen him come back twice in the second half, 3 goals in 1 half. If he can start the first half on a high like that, probably he will be winning a lot more matches.
Well, I think his defense has saved him a lot in this first half because, come on, he should have been 3 goals down. I mean, there is Fabian for Dexter at the brink of halftime, gives that ball to João Neves. João Neves in the box. The way there, referee, where's your whistle? Referee defended well. The referee has to blow his whistle now. It is halftime in the 6th match. Dexter is ahead in the best of 10 series. 3 wins to
2.
3 wins. It's 3 wins up in the best of 10 series, while Yella has 2 wins. And in this 6th match, Yella is trailing by a goal. Second half is underway. And let us see that
Comeback king if he can.
yeah.
Dexter is already all over him in the first half, and he just needed that little break to come back, re-strategize, and you can see he's gotten a goal himself.
Here is Yella again. Can he recreate that attack? Vitinha. Ooh. Dembele just ran a little bit too fast and he couldn't thread that pass to Dembele. Vitinha is still with the ball. He has gone back to strategize. Oh no, wait. Dembele now with the ball. Tries to the Neves. João Neves to Vitinha. Vitinha now to Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha still with the ball. Tries a calling shot from outside the box. And here is Dembele again. Fabian with the ball. I think he should just, restart this attack all over again. And he has. Kvaratskhelia now looking for the way at the right side. The bruiser from Pacho sends that ball to corner kick. Corner kick taken shortly for Yella. Yella tries to find Vitinha. He finds Vitinha. Vitinha finds João Neves. Defended well by his fellow João Neves. Surprisingly, Yella is having more of the ball in the second half. I don't think I've seen an attack from Dexter in the second half.
That has always been the solution to him scoring goals, always having more possession, and you could see he decided to do that in the second half. Hopefully he gets another one.
Nice defense there by Pacho for Yella. This is the mistake. This has to restart now, and he has. Team now with the ball to Dembele for Yella. The way with the ball for Yella. The way now in the box. Pacho with the bruiser there. Dexter now trying to turn defense into attack. Presently, Dexter was taking a whole lot of time to start out that attack. That has cost him as possession now has gone to Dexter, but Yella couldn't do much with that recovered possession. 76 minutes on the clock, and it is 1-1. An immediate equalizer there from Yella very quickly into the second half. Next goal is very, very crucial. Nice sliding interception there by Dexter. That pass had gone through. would have been it. It's 1 minute. Are we going to go into extra time again?
Oh,
Here is Dexter. Can Dexter find a goal? No, he doesn't. Got the ball there, but I think he was thinking a little bit too much. Held on to that ball a little longer than usual. Was bruised off the ball there by Yella's defender. 86 minutes, time trickling down to find the winner. Here is Dexter. Dexter triggers a run. Shkelia still with the ball, but Shkelia now to the way to Dembele. Yes! Dexter has gotten the goal in the 89th minute. Wow. Wow. Talk about a clutch performance. Clutch moment. 89 minutes. And it is game management from Dexter. And that's sad. But not sad for Dexter. Dexter now has gone 2 wins up. In this best of 10 fixture, it is 4 wins to Dexter and 2 wins to Yella as we get into the 7th match. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is Skirmish Esports qualification fixture. Whoever gets the best out of this fixture between Yella versus Dexter progresses automatically into the RSPL. Remember, public winning predictions were in the favor of Dexter. Had him at 80% and had Yella at 20%. And so far, well, the games we have seen have not actually been a replica of those predictions. If you ask me.
the way it looked, you'd think that probably it would be all Dexter, but for some reason, Yella has performed well in all the games they played except the first game. He's managed to perform well in the rest.
Managed to bag the nickname, the comeback mechanic. But it was sad, his comeback equalizer couldn't get him any points or any win rather from the last game. Now, for the very first time in this fixture, Yella is in a 2-win deficit. What do you think that does to you mentally? I mean, you have been chasing one win. Dexter got the first win. He got an equalizer. Dexter got another ahead 2-1. He got an equalizer 2-2. Dexter has gotten the third win, and I thought it would be 3-3. Dexter has extended the lead. It's 4-2 now. And Yella has it all to do in the remaining games. Here comes Yella with Dembele attacking now. That through pass was not intended for the way, I must say. The misplaced pass has given possession now to Yella. Yella now, can he spot that through pass early? Couldn't. Yeah, oh yes, he does. Dembele saved by Dexter's goalkeeper. I mean, these programmers have a way of toying with my thinking. 1 second, I was thinking that pass was meant for
Varaskelia.
yeah. Next thing, I'm seeing that pass is intended for Dembele. Varaskelia with that goal there. Got the ball in the box. Just look at that pass there, Varaskelia.
Amount of space.
Amount of space, my man. I mean, it's very, very unusual from Dexter. You know, he's not used to giving you that much of free land. Surprisingly, you know, I think Yella was surprised at that land. This should be 1-1. Yes, it is. 1-1. Dexter wastes no time to equalize. 32 minutes on the clock, and it is 1-1. Dembele now for Yella with some beautiful piece of skill there. Can Dembele put this away? Gives it to Doe. Doe is still at the head of the box. Doe now trying to find another pass to Dembele, but that couldn't connect. Dexter now will surely turn defense into attack as he has triggered the run of his attacker, Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia trying to give the ball to Dembele. It wasn't. It's just the delicate of passes. Scalia still with the ball for Dexter. Dexter turns, Pacho in, out, and shoots and scores. Wow, what a goal.
Yeah, when in the box that way, you can't get near Dexter because any little tackle and it's a penalty.
You have to be very, 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 very careful. Just try to stand in his path of dribble. Get that ball off him. Unfortunately, that did not work out perfectly for Yella. Yella now has gone behind. Yella is trailing 2-1. Yella, can he get this pass away? Yella shoots. Blocked by the defender. Ladies and gentlemen, it is halftime in the seventh match. It is 2-1. If Dexter gets this, that is 5 wins. Wow. Just wow.
But I think that doesn't really show exactly how the games have gone because Yella has performed. He has been good. He has been good today, but Dexter has just been a level above, a tier above, and you could see it's leading 4-2 in this fixture.
Well, both players are about to head into the second half, just doing a quick tactics preparations. This is how it gets when you face really, really formidable opponents. It was all smooth cruise there for Yella when he faced Noah. But right about now, Yella is calculating every move. Every pass has to be accurate. Every attack has to be important there, as that attack was. Oh, wow.
Dembele's two-footedness makes him very unpredictable in that situation. Like most people will say his strong foot is his left foot, but
he said in an interview, strongest foot is his left. The next interview, he said his strongest foot is the right.
So that's coming into play there. You can see it.
Well, Dexter now looking to get back the lead. Dexter with Dembele, turns Pacho. Marquinhos came there to save Pacho. Tinha now for Yella. Yella looks to trade the through pass there, but Pacho intercepts. Wow. One thing I like about Yella, I must say, which was not very, very present in the first match. Oh, here it is. Dexter 1-on-1 with the keeper. Shoots to the top left. There's no saving that. Keeper movement or not. That must be a goal, except a glitch happens. Well, Dexter has gotten back his lead. I was about to say though that it's one thing I loved about Dexter, Yella, except for the first game. Yella was very, very quick to give up in that first match. And here is Yella. Oh my God, Yella should have gotten the goal there. Beautifully orchestrated attack. Just cut back that pass there to his attacker in the middle. That attacker couldn't find the back of the net thanks to the heroics of the goalkeeper for Dexter.
Oh.
Here is Dexter again, still looking for more goals. Tries to thread a pass there to João Neves. It's intercepted. Yella now with the ball. Scalia to Fabian. Fabian threads a through pass. That's not getting there. It's not getting to that attacker. Possession now. Possession now with Yella. Yella now has gotten back possession again. He's attacking with Dembele. Dembele dispossessed of the ball. You know the famous not necessarily famous, because this started happening in like 3 matches.
The 6-2 pandemic.
No. I was going to talk about Yella and how he has been coming back. This is the 74th minute. I do not see Yella not coming back in this. I mean, he has proven it times and times again that yes, he can. The way now, just that final pass to Dembele, saved by Dexter's keeper. Wow. Dexter's keeper has kept him in this game. Oh my word, what a call shot there by João Neves. That couldn't get on target. Couldn't get on target. Wow, what an extension pass there. But couldn't be controlled beautifully well by Nuno Mendes. And here is Mr. Comeback trying an attack again. Mr. Comeback! This should be... Beautiful goal there by Yella. He just threaded that pass and it wasn't defended. It wasn't cleanly taken out there by Dexter's keeper. And Mr. Comeback has come back yet again.
At that moment,
Here
the
is
time
Mr.
stopped on the
Comeback
spot, and I'm
trying
sure
an attack again. Mr.
Dexter
Comeback!
himself would have loved to get
This
over the
should
pitch and stop that ball from going at the back of the net.
Oh, hold on. Mr. Comeback is looking to complete the comeback. He's attacking now with Vitinha. Vitinha, can he get the final pass away? João Neves at the edge of the box. Fight for Skelia. Oh, my word. What happened there? I mean, that ball was in the boots of Skelia. Wow. Wonderful. Wonderful gameplay here. $90 minutes on the clock. The referee should sound his whistle anytime now, taking us into extra time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in extra time in this 7th match, the best of 10 series. In Skirmish Esports match day 8 between Yella versus Dexter. This is the second time. This is actually the first time on Skirmish Esports that we are having 2 extra times in the fixture.
That just shows that just goes to show you the quality. And
my word, the crossbar saved Dexter twice. Wow. The first shot away got to the crossbar, and the second shot away, the post came to the rescue. Yella has been an unlucky man in this attack. And that corner routine has only been orchestrated really well by one man. That's Dante. I haven't seen anybody orchestrate a corner kick routine as beautifully as he does. As Dexter now is at the edge of Yella's post. Dexter now in the box. Pass intercepted there by Pacho.
oh,
Nice through passes there. Kvaratskhelia, can he do anything with it? Kvaratskhelia, he shoots to the near post. There was acres of space in the other side of the post, but he decided to go for the near post.
I think he should have passed there. He should have passed.
Pass?
Yes, Vitinha was
Incoming.
coming. Yes.
Wow. Well, that will count as a missed opportunity there again for Yella.
And
Yella now has to defend properly as an attack from Dexter. Needs to be fizzled out, and yes, it is. Yella, remember, Yella was unlucky in the last time that the match went into extra time. He got an equalizer, took him to the extra time, went a goal ahead, and considered a rather cheap goal to tie the game again, took it into penalties, and sadly lost on penalties. Here it is again, and he is missing chances upon chances that could put this game away. Second half of the extra time is on the way. Who will get the win? Beautifully intercepted pass there by Pacho for Dexter. Yella seems to be getting all the attacks in this extra time. He's with Vitinha now at the edge of the post. Raskelia for Yella. Raskelia for Yella again. Threads a pass to Doe. Doe to Fabian. Defended well by Dexter. As Dexter now will start attack. Starts play unlocked. Jao Neves is giving Jao Neves the ball. The ball now with Fabian. Fabian to Doe. Fabian to Doe again. Dembele. Can his trickery prove to be the answer? Dembele. It is 4-3. Fabian to Doe
Wow,
again.
just look at that. I just knew once that ball
Can
gets
his trickery
into
prove
Dembele's boots, it's
to be the
over.
answer? Dembele.
anytime Dexter happens to be in your box, there's a very high chance that a goal is going to come out of that situation.
Here is Dexter looking to add more salt into his wound, and yes, he does. It is 5-3. Yella has disconnected in this second half of the extra time, and Dexter wastes no time to put 2 goals into the back of his net. I think that's the how do they say that? That's the last hammer on the head.
Final nail on the coffin.
Final nail on the coffee. That is it. That is it. That is it. Referee, we await your whistle as Dexter decides to do ballets in. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second time Yella has taken a match into extra time and lost in extra time and penalties to Dexter. Dexter, ladies and gentlemen, is running away with this as he already has 5 wins in this fixture to Yella's 2 wins.
We're about to have another 6-2. Who knows?
But we might just have another 6-2 game again. That seems to always be the result. That's the most result we've always had on best of 10 series.
Yes, that's it. That's
The victor having 6 wins while the opponent having 2 wins, and Yella proved us wrong here by getting 3 wins. It is pressure now on Yella as he has all the work to do in this final game. No, not final per se, but it could be a final game if Dexter wins this. Dexter wins this match. Dexter is declared the winner of this fixture. Pressure now on Yella, the comeback king. What exactly can he orchestrate in this 8th match? Yella now with the ball. Yella with Dembele. Yella with Dembele, and he was boxed off there by a crowd of players. Was dispossessed of the ball. Oh, what a nice flick through pass there. Varaskelia now with the ball for Dexter in. Yella's ball. Oh my word! Beautiful, beautiful. That was a shot there that was taken out by defender. I mean, that shot looked like it was going in. All of a sudden, we saw a player just at the touchline there. But as that ball ricocheted off that defender, it gloriously fell into the head of Bakola. Bakola wasted no time to head that into that Bakola or Dewey. I think that's Dewey. So Dewey with the goal there for Dexter to open his account in this 8th match. As things stand now, Dexter is running away with the win in this fixture. And here is Dexter again. Nice sliding tackle there by Yella. Yella now attacking. Aquinos with the intercept. The anticipate. Here is Dexter. Ugh. I really do hope Mr. Comeback has drama for us in the second half. As you said, the second half second half is his forte actually. So I think that's where he finds more rhythm from. Here is Dexter. Defended well there. Defended that Yella's attack beautifully. Dexter now in possession. Ball is with Dembele. Dembele now triggering his run. That was anticipated there by Hakimi. Oh, he has given the ball away. This could prove costly. This could prove costly as Dembele is with the ball at the edge of the box. Dembele, yes, it said it. You don't misplace passes like that there at the edge of your box. It's risky, always risky. Look at that move there by Dembele. Proof costly as Dembele is with the ball at the edge of the box. Dembele, the second defender didn't want to get too close. That gave him the opportunity to slot it in. For those of you that played this match 2 up, know what it is. Dexter is 2 goals up. What do you think about Dexter's performance so far in this whole, fixture? I mean, he first of all getting that that triumphant win in that first game, and relaxing a little bit, and then realizing, oh, this is not a player that I should, step my foot off the gas for. And ever since then, he has, been in top form in his attacking. And just look at this. He has run riot here. This is looking like a 6-2 win for him in this best of 10. I mean, what's your take on Dexter in this game?
You could see it from the very first game that he's a very, very special player. Yella tried to go band for band with him, but it seems he's come out at the second best, because Dexter, he's very precise in everything he does. He doesn't miss chances that much, and once he's close to your box, he always tends to find a way to get the ball at the back of the net, and he's very efficient.
Well, it's really, I must say, it's really sad for Yella, because I don't think the previous games have been a depiction of what this wow. Free kick routine, beautifully taken there by Dembele. Sad for Yella, because I don't think Dexter, just look at that. Previous games have been that player now passes it to the next pass 1, pass 2, does a beautiful around the world free kick routine. Everybody was just stunned watching him dance, and then he slotted that low driven shot down to the right hand side of the post, and that has given Dexter the cushion he needs. Dexter is 3-0 up in the first half, and it is all love here from Dexter to Yella in the first half.
I think at this point, Yella is already he's giving up. Per se, he's giving up. He knows that there's basically no chance for him to come back in this particular match.
It's sad, you do all your best to come back, only to lose by the tiniest of margins in the extra time or in penalties. He did his best. He gave us a game, if you ask me. It was all drama from the comebacks. He didn't make this easy. for Dexter. Dexter had to always put his foot on the gas throughout the entire fixture. It was never easy, for Dexter. I just feel Dexter's creativeness and Dexter's attack was top notch for him in this fixture. It was very, very paramount, and that was where Dexter had the upper hand over Yella. That's the particular ability he had the upper hand over Yella. 56 minutes on the clock, people. It is 3-0 already. Here is Dexter now. He can't afford to be risky. Oh, that through pass there was intercepted. Look at that offside trap and that high line.
I think once Dexter loses the ball, he activates the offside trap to push his defensive line forward. So if you're thinking of probably stoning a long ball to orchestrate a counter attack, it won't work.
"62 minutes on the clock, and it is looking like it is over for Yella." He hits a mirror. I know he's the king of comebacks. The comeback, oh, what a piece of skill there by Dembele for Dexter. I mean, he can afford to be risky now with his skills in the box. He can afford to be very, very confident at flicking his right analog any way he likes. Because, I mean, you're 3 goals up. That leaves you in a very, very comfortable spot.
I think at this point he's probably just strolling. He knows he's gotten the win. He's won the fixture.
It's just
So
going to waste time.
kind of those 2 things you love to do for fun.
Here is Yella with a cheap shot. Wow! That keeper. Wow. That cheap shot there was very unsuccessful for. This could be a goal. Yes, it is. Dexter has added another goal too. I think it's done and dusted. This is done. Waste time. It's full. It's done. Just look at that. He's not even making an effort to defend it properly again like he used to in the previous games. This might also result to a goal. Well, can you imagine? Even the ball in. Wow. I think mentally, yeah. Mentally, he has checked out.
Yes, he's checked out mentally. You could see he's just playing because he has to finish up the game. I'm sure if he could drop the game part now, he wouldn't consider it twice.
He's letting him try and get a consolation goal. Wow, beautiful goal there by Varashkelia. At the edge of the box. Got into the box. Danced 1, danced 2. And got his shot away. It's 4-1, ladies and gentlemen. But even that goal does nothing to help Yella at this point. There is Dexter. Still trying to add more goals. Dexter, right analog happy. That's not getting to Dembele. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just waiting for the referee's whistle right about now. This is totally done and dusted. Congratulations to... Wow. Wow.
An exact replica of the first game, 5-1. I think he won the first game 5-1 and now about winning the final game 5-1. So it's a good closing ceremony for this fixture.
Ladies and gentlemen, we await the referee's final whistle. And there you have it. Your victor in this best of 10 series, Skirmish Esports. Yella versus Dexter. The victor is Dexter. The famous 6-2 wins. Again,
You could say Yella has visited Dexter's laboratory and he's
he has found out how it tastes like, or how it feels like. Well, there you have it there, the players head to head. It should be edited right about now. Dexter with 2 wins in 2 matches and Yella with a win in 2 matches. The public winning predictions were correct in this game, giving 80% to Dexter and 20% to Yella. Dexter has bested Yella by 6 wins to 2, and that ends Dexter 100% qualification into the upcoming River State Skirmish Pro League. Now he joins his fellow pro gamers, Eldorado, Dante. Dexter now has joined those pro gamers as automatic qualifiers into the RSPL. Congratulations, Dexter. But it's not, over for Yella, as Yella still holds on to his 50% qualification. And you know what that means? Meaning he can compete in the knockout stages, but we get 50% off for his registration fee into the knockout stages. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all for the first game in match day 7 on Skirmish Esports. Dexter, your victor here. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been nice doing this with you. My name is Shaq, X to the H to the H to the Q, with my fellow commentator, Himzaz. It is all love from us to you. Remember to like, follow, share, and comment whenever you can. Turn on post notifications so you can be updated about live actions and live updates as we end this stream right about now. We will be here again for the second match. That will be in a few minutes. The second match of match day 8. And that will be Venom versus Doom. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you and see you in the next match. My name is Shaq. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.